going on, guys? Brother Russia here, back with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new DOKKANFEST STR cell at 55%. So of course, 55% as it is, we are full link level 1s here. Before we kind of hop into that, let's kind of go over his details real quick. Because I didn't do like a data download video or anything like that. So everything that we're about to do, it's all basically like brand new information to me. So everything that we're about to see is kind of what, I mean, it's not like brand new. I did kind of like read it real quick when the info did drop, and I kind of did put a team together already for it, but we'll talk about that once we get into it. So first things first, so he is a tournament participants or worldwide chaos category key 3, 200% HP, 170% attack and defense, and he gives the additional HP attack and defense of 50% to characters who belong to androids or accelerated battle. Now, first thing I do want to say is I'm not a huge fan of his leader skills. Tournament participants, I get, it's cool. You do that with accelerated battle, you know, you get a lot of the tournament of power units on there. So, you know, you get your Gokus, your Vegetas, etc., etc. Like you get those guys. You can also run like the androids from Tournament of Power. You can run them on here as well because they also do get the full 220% leader skill. However, Worldwide Chaos and androids is not really a lot of options there. Same thing with Accelerated Battle and Worldwide Chaos. There's just not a whole lot of options. So, and especially like tournament participants and androids, the only thing you're really getting is the Android 17 and 18s from the Tournament of Power, and you're getting the cells from this, from like the cell games. So it's just the categories themselves are just not, I feel like it's not a very good leader skill for him. But that's the first thing. Second thing, we talk about his super attack effect. He just greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes immense damage to the enemy. So that's pretty much all he does. He doesn't stack attack and defense like a lot of the newer units. So unfortunately, that is a little bit of a draw here. Now, the next thing with this cell, he does have a domain. So his domain is actually very good. It's very reminiscent of the like STR slug, kind of like how his domain is. This is kind of sort of similar. So tournament participants category enemies and allies get 15% attack and defense. And then you get a additional 15% attack and defense to all enemies and allies who are on androids or android/cell saga. So if you're going to be running units like, say, like the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, like the Super Saiyan Goku that, you know, exchanges with the Super Saiyan Gohan, you know, stuff like that, that is a tournament participant unit, and then also an android/cell saga, both of those would actually get a 30% attack and defense buff. But if you're also fighting one of those, they also get that extra buff too. So you can't forget about that. And then real quick, let's talk about what the details that he has. So he's got an entrance animation when there's a tournament participant category enemy or another tournament participants category ally at the start of the character's attacking turn. He gets a high chance of performing a crit, launches an additional super attack, and creates the domain Cell Games Arena for 5 turns. His basic effects, he gets 2 key, 200% attack and defense. He gets 20% damage reduction, and then launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super. So immediately you have your normal super attack, you have a additional super from the entrance animation, and then you have the basic effect of launching an additional attack that has a great chance to become a super. So automatically you're basically almost at 3 super attacks without the hidden potential one. When there's a tournament participants category enemy, he gets 50% attack and defense. When attacking with 12 or more ki, he gets an extra 150% attack. With every attack performed, he gets 50% defense up to 150%. So he does 5 attacks. It doesn't have to be super attacks, just 5 attacks, and he gets that full extra 150% defense. When the character is KO'd, he revives with HP fully recovered. When the character or an ally's revival skill is activated, he gets 30% damage reduction temporarily when receiving a super attack. And then after this specific character's revival skill is activated, he gets 15% damage reduction and he guards all attacks. Now, the only problem is running 2 of these cells could be an issue because one of them has to get KO'd and the other one can't be KO'd. So only one of them will actually be able to have like the revival skill effects of the damage reduction of 15% and the guarding all attacks. Only one of them will have that. The other one, unfortunately, will never get that. A little bit of a design flaw, I feel like, but that's just unfortunately the way it is. So that's all he's got here in his passive. And then he's got this amazing active skill, very reminiscent of the AGL Kid Goku that just dropped. Can be activated when HP is 70% or less, or starting from the 4th turn from the character's entry turn. He gets 2 ki and 35% attack and defense for the rest of the battle, which is very good. So, let's do this. Let's actually hop into a stage where we could fight someone that is a tournament participant unit. You know what? Let's actually go. We could do Universe 6 Saga. Yeah, we'll do the Universe 6 Saga because this should be, you know, tournament participants and yada, yada, yada. So, we got the team here. Let me just bring a 55% friend. So this is a team that we're going to just hop in here with. Unfortunately, I wish I could have made a better team, but the problem is like the AGL cell has not had his EZA yet, which has been announced already. And until we get that, unfortunately, we can't get like the full power of this cell really, but we'll just try to see what we can get out of him. We do have the super EZA tech cell, so we'll run him and see how well he can do. Yeah, I think we'll just run it like this. We'll just see what we can do. Unfortunately, I wish I can run like a little bit of a better team for him, but I think this should be pretty okay here. Oh no, I forgot to turn the entrance animations on. Okay, well, it's fine. I'm sure you guys have seen the animations plenty of times already. Okay, so let's put cell. So we got my cell right here. So up front, we have 4 out of 7 links active. So we have his link skills, or his link set is Gentleman, Messenger from the Future, Kamehameha, Big Bad Bosses, Shocking Speed, Ultimate Life Form, and Fierce Battle. Now, obviously, Big Bad Bosses is like the big skill that we do when they get linked up as fast as possible, because he gets that permanent 25% attack and defense when it's activated. But right here, we do have, 4 out of 7 links active. Gentleman is a good skill. He gets an extra 10% defense. Messenger from the Future, he would get 10% attack. Obviously, Kamehameha, that's going to give us an extra bit of attack. Obviously, we already talked about Big Bad Bosses. Shocking Speed gives us ki and defense. Ultimate Life Form, this is actually a really good one. 2 ki, 3% HP, and 10% attack and defense. This is actually a very good link skill to have for the cell. And Fierce Battle, which gives us 20% attack. These are all at full link level 10s, by the way. So right now we got 4 out of 7 links active. We're sitting at 330k defense. We do have the entrance animation that is currently up right now. So with the entrance animation being up, we have a high chance to perform a crit. We launched the additional super. And we obviously have the domain up right now, which has given us the extra 30% attack and defense. So we'll keep mine together, linked up with this cell. We are also getting support from this physical Kid Buu as well. So we took a little bit of damage there, starting out with a 12 million attack stat. Okay, so there's one super. Here is the additional that's guaranteed from the entrance animation. Now we can get another one here, because we do launch an additional attack. Okay, so it did become a super as well. Beautiful. And if we had a hidden potential on him, we could launch a fourth one as well. All right, so how much damage is this super going to do to us? Is it going to kill? No. Okay, so we took 52 damage. Okay. I kind of wish it did. Wow, 43 million out of this cell. I kind of wish that it did, mainly because I would love to get the revive off early. Dude, it's crazy. This super easy ace cell just dropping 43 million attack stats like it's nothing. I do love what they have done with the super easy A units. I will say that. I absolutely love what they've done with them. Yeah, we'll leave him on here like this. We only get 2 links active with him anyway, so either way, I would love to see a revival happen. So we definitely do want to try to get that at the very like minimal. The 10.5 mil. So yeah, so because we are fighting in a tournament participant enemy, we are getting the extra 50% attack and defense. And obviously with us getting a 12 key super, we're getting the extra 150% attack each time. Now the characters do need to do 2 more attacks in order to get fully built up with the defense. So next turn we will have fully built up defense. Yeah, to obviously get our... Now the problem is with the revival skill, they have to be the ones specifically to get hit by a super or just get hit in general and die in order to get the revival off. So that kind of is also the problem. The best way to put it is they're like the cell is like he's like the int Fat Buu is like the best way to put it. He's like an int Fat Buu. So he could be good. The utility is there, but man, I guess I'm maybe just not a fan of the fact that he's kind of like a Fat Buu, because he needs to be the one to die in order to get the revival off. So okay, now we're sitting at 614k defense. That's with 3 attacks, so we got an extra 90% defense from that. Obviously we need to do 2 more attacks in order to get fully built up, defensively at least. Okay, a 10 million attack stat, that's not really too impressive. The attack stats definitely are lower, I will say that. Which is kind of crazy, because you'd think with us having like hit on rotation, obviously he's given that extra 60% support, that he would do a little bit more damage, but I guess not. Okay, now we're gonna be fighting Frost, huh? It's kind of what I want to do. I want to do it like this. Yeah, let's leave it like this. I would like to see I would like to see my character, or my cell, actually get the revival off. So this might be okay. I think we can put cell slot 1 next turn. He can get hit immediately and probably die, which is perfect. That's exactly what we want to see. will say though, I want to see what he's going to look like with the extra 35% attack and defense, because as of right now, his numbers are really low, in my opinion. Okay, so I want to do this. Let's actually grab all of these orbs right here. I don't want to give him the extra 35% attack and defense yet. I would like to see him get the get his revival off first. Go ahead and activate this. Oh wow, that's a great amount of Dragon Balls that we just got. Oh, this is perfect. Okay, perfect. Now we're gonna get the revival off. And there we go. So this is what's great about this cell. This is the one thing I will say is good about running double cells though, is the fact that when one animation is over, the next one, or the domain, once one is done, the next one will just come right up. So let's see, this one is sitting at 830k, which is pretty good. Let's go ahead and just pop his active. We'll see what he's sitting at. 1.1 now. Okay, so that's a pretty good, I'd say that's a pretty good build up right there for a 1.1. Now the big one is going to be my character's revival, because now that mine got the revival off, he's going to get 15% damage reduction, and he's going to guard all attacks. And then since we got the revival off, he gets an extra 30% damage reduction as well when he gets supered. So we're gonna see how good he's gonna be. Now what's this one sitting at? 15.8 mil. Okay, so I'd say damage wise, it's a little low. You know, we have seen way more impressive 55% units. I will say that. So his is a little bit on the lower end. Ooh, we took a lot of damage right there. Yeah, let's go ahead and pop this. So we are now sitting at how much? 1.3 million defense. That's actually very, very good. I would like to get all of this just so we can recover this HP. Let's go ahead and just grab all of that right there. Beautiful. Yeah, like look at that. 1.1 mil. It's just actually kind of insane with how much our defense has gone up. Now so the STR cell, his defense did go down because we don't have big bad bosses activated. Because at link level 1, it's when HP is 80% or lower. When you get it to full link level 10, then it's up all the time. So yeah, unfortunately, the attack and defense did slightly go down here. But let's see what we're at without big bad bosses. 13 mil. Yeah, attack or damage wise, he's definitely on the less impressive side. I will say that. I kind of wish that he would do a little bit more damage though. $15.4. Yeah, I mean, at Rainbow, I'm sure he's definitely going to hit harder, but I don't see him hitting like, at this rate, I don't see like 30-40 million attack stats being a thing really. But I mean, he's doing a he's kind of doing something else. He's got a different purpose. I feel like this is more of a defensive style unit. So I feel like he's doing essentially that of being a defensive unit. Because like, what are we sitting at? Yeah, 1.07. One basically a million defense. Let's go ahead and just pop this. So with him being out, he got a little bit more, so 1.04. Again, we don't have big bad bosses up either, which is where a majority of our attack and defense would be coming from. So yeah, so far I will say not impressed with the attack power, but we'll see. We'll put we'll put my STR cell in slot 1. We'll see how good he's gonna be. We'll see how good defensively he'll be there. You know, because obviously we have the guard up, we have the damage reductions, like everything. Everything is basically active for him right now, and we're fully built up defensively as well. So that is another thing that we do have to consider. Yeah, look at this free-to-play LR doing 21 million attack stat. Actually, this Demon King Piccolo actually is very good. For a free-to-play character, I mean, they made him very good. That is a bummer right there. I will say that. So yeah, what are we sitting at? 1.3 million defense. 1.3, huh? Okay. So how good are you defensively against Frost? Okay, can we live this super right here? We can. It's actually pretty good. It's actually very good. So defensively, yeah, I feel like that's going to be his role. He is literally going to be a defensive style unit. Can we do the same thing with this one? I think we can. We have big bad bosses. Yeah, we have big bad bosses activated with this one. So we did get the extra. We do have that extra defense, 1.3 million. Let's do that, and let's just give you that. Okay, so this one, he's taking a little bit more damage from that hit. Now I wonder what mine would look like with the guard, with the extra damage reduction as well. So if we can survive this turn right here, and then go into the next turn, we'll put mine in slot 1, and see how much damage he's gonna take from normals compared to what this cell is taking. Now, granted, we also have to remember we have 2 less links active with this cell compared to what mine is getting, because mine is getting 4 out of 7 links. This one only has 2 out of 7, not counting big bad bosses right now, which I think will probably be over the heal cap, right? We should be able to survive this, right? Yeah. Yeah, so our HP is still under the threshold. So we will have big bad bosses up with mine. We'll have 5 out of 7 links active, so we'll be able to see exactly how much tankier mine is with the revival up compared to the friend that unfortunately does not get all the extra buffs. Just kidding, we're not gonna make it there. Oh no, he sold. Then again, I couldn't get his domain up because Stell's domains were constantly going. So unfortunately we couldn't do that. But I think for the gist of the video, at 55%, I will say that Stell can be very good defensively. Once you get his revival up, once you have his active skill up, he is much better, especially with the domain up. But I would say without it, man, he's it lackluster a little bit, maybe. That's the thing, is he's also getting an extra 50% attack and defense when he's fighting a tournament participant enemy, which we did that specifically. So if we went into a fight against a non-tournament participant enemy, we would have even less attack and less defense than what we were seeing out of him. So I don't know. I guess let me know down in the comments below what your guys' thoughts are on this STR cell. We will obviously rainbow him and check him out in like a rainbow video, see how he performs there. But at 55%, I will say that he is not as impressive as like the AGL Kid Goku. Hell, even I think Glorio and the Daima Goku, hell, even the Daima Vegeta perform better in my opinion than what the cell does. But that's just me. That's just me throwing my 2 cents out there. So let me know down in the comments below what you guys' thoughts are on this STR cell. And if you guys enjoyed this video, hit that like button. If you're new here, hit that subscribe as well. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.
Brother Russia, the whale of whales, rainbow everything, buying all the sales. In Dokkan battle, I reign supreme. 10K stones, it's not a dream.